You're watching Your View.
Thank you for joining us. This is Scott Kaplan and Crew Tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM SoCal Sports Talk. Here's Scott Kaplan, Alex Padilla, and John Browner.
Hey, great friends. We welcome you back inside the 7 Mile Casino studios of Kaplan and Crew, along with Grande and the Brown Man. It is a Wednesday. And fellas, I'll pose it to you two guys this way. What are you most looking forward to this evening? Because for me, and I'm posing it to you, but I'm giving you my answer in advance. Even if I wasn't following the NBA every day like we did this past season, even if I was just a fringe NBA fan and didn't even really care that much, any casual sports fan has to be into this game tonight, right? Between LeBron James and Steph Curry, the Lakers and the Warriors, and all this talk about LeBron saying that Steph should be the MVP. People say, oh, well, that's just LeBron. That's gamesmanship. He's trying to get inside Steph's head. I don't believe that. I actually believe the opposite, which is LeBron is setting up the recruitment of eventually having Steph Curry join him with the Lakers before their playing careers are over, and particularly before LeBron's is over. I think LeBron is trying to recruit Steph. So for me, I'll just tell you guys, even after the Padres, and this is going back to Tuesday night, and the Padres played earlier in the day, and even after I was watching the Dodgers last night. I can't believe how involved Albert Pujols is in just his first two games. I mean, I didn't see that coming. I also didn't see Gavin Lux bombing a grand slam to blow a game open. This was last night. For me, I'm all in tonight on LeBron versus Steph, Lakers versus Warriors, and I'm hoping that you two guys are willing to put a bet on this game tonight. Grande, what do you think, man? You all in on your Lakes tonight?
Why are you putting me in the crosshairs when you're Mr. Laker? You're a bigger proponent of this game than I am. I already said they're going to lose this game. You're the one that is confident about this game. Why don't you take a bet?
Oh, this is unbelievable. You actually do believe that the Lakers are going to lose this game?
I just have I think the Lakers are a much better team than the Warriors. I don't even think that's questionable. I just think in my gut, I have this nasty, twisted feeling that Steph's going to go off for like 45 or 50 tonight, and there won't be an answer. That's the only way they can win, by the way. That's the only way they can win. And I also find it super interesting. I know it was a long time ago. But
that's funny to catch that on camera, at least.
So they played each other 3 times. The first time they played, the Warriors won, and that's the only time that the Lakers had both LeBron and AD. Took a big fourth quarter comeback, and then the second 2 times AD was out, and the Lakers just annihilated them. But that was a long time ago. The Warriors have a lot of injuries. They're a very different team than they were the last time they played. And the Lakers, I don't even know what to expect. People want to say that they didn't really try all that hard against the Pacers and the Pelicans. I saw effort, I don't know about you guys. I saw effort. I just didn't see a team clicking yet. So I have absolute faith that the Lakers will be in the playoffs. It might be an 8 seed though, in my
Well, before Browner comments, because I know he's just chomping at the bit. I read your cited post last night, and I saw it on the website, silverscreenandroll.com. Alex does this great podcast on this website called silverscreenandroll.com. It's an SB Nation Laker fan website. And so what he does is he does this podcast, and then they write up a report like, hey, this is the podcast. This is what you're about to listen to. Alex and his partner and the guys are going to break down the Lakers versus the Warriors. And then they put in the actual, in the article, they embed the cited question. And so down at the bottom here, Alex, I read this and I went, I can't believe the way you're asking this. Like you sound like a guy who's very unconfident. That probably doesn't sound right. You don't have a lot of confidence. It doesn't sound like when you're asking a question like this. Take us through this.
Oh, I didn't ask a question. I just wrote a statement. If I'm a Laker fan, I would rather play the Jazz as an 8 seed than the Suns as a 7 seed. I'm trying to get clicks over here, Scott. I'm trying to get the people, involved. And by the way, I am surprised at the results because 55% of people agree and 44% of people disagree. I really just thought most Laker fans would be like, no, let's just win this and get into the playoffs as a 7 seed. So I'm surprised by the results so far.
All right, Browner, what do you say, man? I mean, tonight, the King versus Steph. LeBron coming back from injury, and we're not really, really sure what he is. Steph could just bomb away and could maybe keep Golden State in this thing, maybe pull the upset? What do you say, Brown?
Look, man, the Lakers are about to win 5 straight games. Okay, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna win tonight. They're gonna be the 7th seed, then they're gonna sweep the Suns, and then everybody's gonna go crazy about how the Lakers are back and they're gonna win back-to-back titles and blah 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 blah. I love Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry's had a bigger impact on basketball than LeBron James has. That's just my opinion. But the facts are what the facts are. Steph Curry hasn't played well against the Lakers at all this year. I think he's averaging just above 20 points, and it's going to take about 40 to 45 points tonight for them to even be competitive. They have no one to guard Anthony Davis. They have no one to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass. They have no one to guard a limped up LeBron. I don't see any way that they win this game, because this is serious now. You won't see what you saw last night from the Lakers. From what you saw from the Hornets, you won't see that from the Lakers. The Hornets didn't know it was a playoff game. They just took the court like, hey, let's play a game. And the Indiana was like, nah, this is a playoff game, Playboy. Y'all better wake up. 144 points. It won't look that bad, but the Lakers are going to win tonight.
Maybe the Hornets busted the Clippers and they didn't want to play the Nets in the first round. Maybe they'd rather play the Sixers in the first round. Because I'm telling you what, boy, man, those Hornets, they're still in the locker room when that game got started.
Man, it was bad. That was bad. Bad. I watched almost as much as I could take because I like LaMelo Ball. But after, I don't know, somewhere in the third quarter, I went, why am I still watching this?
Yeah. Well, no, at that point, I'm trying to think, because the game started at 4 o'clock local. Maybe it was 3:30 local time.
It was 3:30.
Yeah. So by the time you get
4:30,
to
one in the 30s.
third quarter, man, I mean, it's still earlier in the day. There's no baseball quite on yet, you know?
Total side note, but still on track here. NBA, what is you doing? You got the Lakers and the Warriors, and you're starting the game at 10 p.m. Eastern? What are you doing?
Well, if they started,
no.
Yes. It's a 7 o'clock game, West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
You really have to accommodate the home market, not the East Coast market.
All right.
So, listen, I know what you're saying, Alex. I mean, you would think that the NBA would say, look, LeBron versus Steph, put them on in prime time, 7 p.m. East Coast time is 4 p.m. West Coast time. So you're going to accommodate New York and Philadelphia and Miami and Atlanta?
No, give me a 5 p.m. tip-off time.
5 p.m. Pacific time? Even that sucks, man.
No, it doesn't. It's actually I hate in the finals. Why do games start at 5? They always start at 5.
Because that's 8 p.m. on the East Coast, and you have East versus West, and that's why.
Let me ask you a question. What about the LA fans who have to fight traffic to get home?
All 2,000.
So now they're gonna miss halftime. They're gonna be able to get to the game till halftime. Listen,
so you're putting the needs of 2,000 fans over the need of 8 million people. That's smart.
If you are the NBA, you reward the team and the fan base in the time period that they need to watch the game. There are people in Los Angeles who watch basketball too, in San Francisco, San Diego, Seattle, Arizona, Las Vegas, Denver, depending on how you see the West Coast. I don't really see the big deal of why people are like, oh, it's on at 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Stay up.
Well,
I gotta wake up. I gotta wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning and watch football if I want to watch the Giants.
You know that I'm trying to think of how long ago. I mean, this is going back a while ago, but you know that Monday Night Football used to kick off on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Did you know that? 9 p.m. That's late. I mean, there were many times I was watching Monday Night Football games till 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and had to be up to be on the air at 6 a.m. in the morning. This is going back a long ways. But, back then it was like, hey, 9 o'clock is prime time on television on the East Coast, and 6 o'clock is okay in LA and San Diego on the West Coast. It's all right. It's certainly better than if we started the football game at 7:30 Eastern time and 4:30 Pacific time. What is your gripe about the timing in the start? I kind of like it because to me, it takes out the East Coast bias. Tell me more.
I mean, I'm just saying, I think it's this dumb move by the NBA. It's exclusive to ESPN. It's not even on the home market television station. So you're not really catering to the home market because it's not on Spectrum. It's only on ESPN. And you're putting it at, I don't know, it just makes no sense to me. I don't give a damn. I'm going to sit there at 7 p.m. and watch it. But I'm just saying it's dumb. You built up you got lucky. You got LeBron and Steph. You got a Christmas gift handed to you in the middle of May, and you're putting on the game at 10 p.m. Eastern. It makes absolutely no sense. As a programmer, as a producer, as someone that thinks about these things, it's the dumbest thing that they could have possibly done. I know it was already set in stone a long time ago, but just dumb. They were expecting the Suns and the Nuggets. They were expecting the Suns and the Kings. That's why it was at 10 p.m. Eastern. Let's be real. They never thought they were going to have Steph and LeBron ever.
But listen, they have the power to change it. They have the power to change it. Adam Silver could have come out a couple of weeks ago when he saw it was just to go, hey, move the time back. It doesn't really matter.
You know what my biggest gripe against it is that it's going up against us. Okay, that's
say that.
Why can't you just play this game at 2 p.m. At Pacific time so it's over by the time we come on TV? But it will be great because everyone's going to go to Channel 3 at 7 p.m. and see us right there.
Yeah, I actually last night I got to say. I was here in my office because yesterday was one of those days I just couldn't get out of the office. Like, I mean, I know I'm in my house and everything, but it was just one of these days. Every minute of the day was scheduled. It was so bad that last night I found myself at the grocery store at 10:30 at night.
Damn, I was already passed out, dude. I was already passed out.
Dude, 10:30 at night for what? For hummus?
Don't you have kids?
Carrots?
Were you high?
Cucumbers.
Well, serious question. Last I checked, you got 4 kids, 3 daughters, and a Peloton.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And not one of those individuals could have gone to the grocery store. One probably not old enough. All the other 3, very capable of going to the grocery store for you.
Yeah, it's truly remarkable. You're going to find this out,
no, I won't.
or you're not. Well, listen, you got to make a decision, and I'm gonna say this to you. If you do want to have kids,
yes, I don't.
You wait. Okay, you wait a long time. Okay, you wait till I would say this: if you can hold off till you're at least 40.
I'm almost there, man. I'm not that far away.
How far away are you?
7 years. 6
No,
years.
that's good. No. Okay, so this is perfect actually. 40. Call it to 42. Okay, if you can wait to have kids until then, do that. Because what happens
only be around for a little while for them. Well, be long gone.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking. Listen,
furious, man.
Just telling you right now, it's being a single dad, okay, with 4 kids, 2 in college and 4 of them home, and everybody going in opposite directions, and still one that needs a ride and needs some
parental guidance,
oversight. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, man. I'm like, I was working last night. It was finally like 10:30, and the Padres were in the bottom of the 9th. This was last night. Padres were in the bottom of the 9th. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's stick through the bottom of the 9th. They're going to walk it off. They're going to win it. And then we'll go to the grocery store. They got out in the bottom of the 9th and went to extra innings. I'm like, let's go. Yeah. We went. No. We went to the grocery store. We got everything we needed. We came out and got into the car and found out what had happened.
Mateo.
Right. And then got home in time to watch, all the highlights.
I'm
watching 10:30 at night, dude.
Yeah, I'm watching The Sopranos right now, and I always, because sometimes my fiance sits and watches it with me, and I always complain about Meadow and AJ and how they're just little punks. I just want them to do something about it, but these kids, they run all over their parents, and it's just frustrating. Like, dude, I grew up in a household where you get smacked around if you do anything like that, and finally Tony did put some hands on AJ, and I was like, God, it's about freaking time, dude. But anyways, it's just the way I think we just grew up differently, man.
No, listen, I grew up the same way, man. I had responsibilities. I got up on Saturday morning, and until the grass was cut and the cars were washed, I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
And so I was out there doing that stuff. And my kids, listen, I will just say one thing. Like, everybody's working, everybody's got a job, so that's kind of cool.
That's good.
So that's good. And everybody's in school, everybody's taking their classes, so that's good. But man, you ask for a little bit of help around here, dude. It's just like you just can't rely on anybody but yourself, brother.
I feel you, bro. I feel it.
I mean, I think
it's time to stop asking.
Yeah, start telling. Yeah, start telling. Start demanding.
Listen, you're gonna get some real parental advice from me, the guy with no kids and a dog. I'll tell you how to do it, Scott. As if you haven't learned enough in your 21 years as a parent.
It's hard, especially as again, I say it like this: single dad, 3 girls. Because let me tell you something, those girls, man, they're a lot tougher.
Dude, like 2 sisters, single mom, I saw. They're jerks. They are jerks. I'm not saying yours are. I'm saying mine were.
Mine are.
Yeah.
Mine are. Yeah. So, all right, listen, look, just real quick. Here's a perfect example. Last night, right? It's Taco Tuesday. Normal circumstances, I'm like, yo, let's go. Let's make some dinner. Let's have some fun here. You know, it's Tuesday. Let's all get involved. Last night, dude, we get off the air at 7:00. I'm telling you right now, I couldn't figure out what to do for dinner. There's no food here. It took until like 8:30 to get dinner, and that was because one of the girls was like, "No, I don't feel good. I don't want that. I don't like that. I don't." I'm like, okay. I mean, literally, we were driving around. Like, what are we gonna do for dinner? We don't know. So I finally found a place. I got something. I picked it up. One daughter calls, "I don't want that, and I want rice." Oh, we didn't get rice. Well, go back. I mean, dude, I'm like, it's freaking 8:30. I worked all day. Can somebody help me? And then at 10:30 at night, I'm walking around the grocery store. My daughter's in pajamas and slippers. You know, that
Getting
noise
hummus.
that slippers make. Yeah, I'm getting hummus. Buying hummus and freaking Greek yogurt.
Sorry, man.
I don't
Sorry,
know, man. You guys got me going off on a tangent.
I had a Greek yogurt for breakfast. Does that make you feel any better?
Yeah, it's good. Man.
Chobani.
It's good. Yeah, oh, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chobani.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, yeah. Hey, parents, can you feel me? Moms
Shout
and
out.
dads out
Sponsor
there?
us.
Can you feel me on that? All right, hey, let me have a second here. I'm gonna talk to all the moms and dads out there, all the parents out there, and all the business owners out there about saving money. Because when you're a business owner, you're trying to save money, and when you are running a household and you got kids and things going on, you're trying to save money there as well. Let's talk about saving money with HES Solar. HESsolar.com is the website. Spencer Holt is our go-to guy, and he should be yours as well. Spencer at HESsolar.com. So here's the story on HES Solar. If you have a business, I'll give an example. Boys and girls clubs, because Spencer has done solar for like YMCAs. He's done solar for the San Diego Yacht Club. He's installed solar. I don't know that it was him with his hands, but he has sold solar to corporate headquarters like the Brigantine family of restaurants. So if you've got a corporate headquarter or you've got a shopping center or an office building, regardless, if you're looking to save money because you're trying to lower your electric bills, solar's the way to go. I saw somebody yesterday on our YouTube chat saying, "Hey, I got HES solar and my electric bill last year was like $16." Can you imagine that? So whether you're a business owner or a homeowner, Spencer can help you. Spencer at HES Solar. That's Spencer Holt at HES Solar, HESsolar.com. All right. I think we were, prior to talking about like kids and parenthood and aggravation and stuff, weren't we talking about the Lakers and the
Yes.
And then you got us off on a tangent about you're not happy with the game time.
I just said it was dumb.
And then somehow that turned into dealing with
Game
children.
time, because you were like, well, let me tell you, I was at the grocery store at 10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you guys defended ESPN's decision that it doesn't matter what time because you like to, placate to 2,000 fans at Staples Center tonight.
It's actually going to be closer to 4,000, I think.
That's not what I said. And Los Angeles is the second largest media market in the country. So
that's just it. Yeah. I mean, you're making it seem like the NBA had to make a decision. Let's just call it what it is, right? The NBA has to make a decision. Do we accommodate New York or do we accommodate LA and San Francisco? So the question you have to ask yourself is, as a TV programmer, is this: can you get more out of the Lakers and the Warriors at 7 p.m. Eastern time in New York and Philly and Miami and Atlanta, et cetera? Or can you get more out of the Lakers and the Warriors at 10 p.m. Eastern time, but rather than concerning yourself with New York and the Eastern Seaboard, rather you're considering the markets of LA, San Diego, San Francisco, et cetera, et cetera. I think that these are West Coast teams. They should be playing on West Coast time.
You would be correct.
Did it. I just don't understand because they did it yesterday. They had a game start at 3 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, but those were
Hornets
Indiana. Okay, right. And so those are East Coast
I know they're
teams.
both East Coast teams. I'm just saying it just makes no sense to me.
All right, I got you.
That's all.
That's all. That's all the kid is saying. Just doesn't make sense to him. That's all.
Plus, dude, like 10 o'clock comes around. I'm done. Last night, I tapped out, dude. I didn't finish the game. I woke up this morning. I was like, what happened? Oh, cool. They won. You get me till 10. That's it. Extras. If you finish before 10, great. If you don't, I'm out. That's the way to Monday through Thursday. I'm out.
It's really easy to tap out on a baseball game because there's plenty more to come.
Right. Tonight, I'll probably stay up. But it'll be over before 10 if it starts at 7. But
right.
Yeah.
I'm actually heading out to Ramona to have dinner with Corky from Corky's Pest Control. And he asked me, so, well, where would you like to go to dinner? Not that I know the restaurants of Ramona per se. KFC. And I'm like, Cork, I don't care. I'm not KFC. I didn't want to go to KFC. Why KFC?
That's the only one that I could remember. I remember driving to to Julian, and I saw KFC in Ramona.
Yeah,
I don't
they
remember
got
much
one.
else in Ramona.
Get them hot wings, bro.
The Nashville
20-piece
hot
hot
chicken.
wings. Yeah, them just popping.
I just told him, I said, listen, I don't care where we go for dinner, just as long as it's got the Laker game and the Padre game. If I can watch both of these games at the same time, I'm good. He said, okay, I got you. So I don't know where we're going to be. So I'm going to be where I'm at.
Padres won 5 straight, man. We rolling.
Blake Snell, hey, he went past 5. Look at him.
It was nice last night,
He's
too.
hilarious, by the way. I could hear him speak. I'm going to subscribe to his Twitch channel. That guy is hilarious. We could play on the other side of the break, but he's just funny. He's great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, good. Let's hear what he had to say. I like it. Yeah, there were a lot of people buzzing around on Twitter last night saying, oh, look at this, Blake Snell. I think he actually came up to hit in like the 4th inning, or maybe it was the 5th inning. And I was like, what's he doing up?
Yeah.
I was like, why is he still in the game? I mean, it's past his bedtime, isn't it? You know, you get into the 5th inning, that's past Blake Snell's time. All right, look, we still have a lot to get to. I do want to talk some baseball here this afternoon or this evening, depending on if you're watching us on TV on Channel 4, San Diego and Santa Barbara, 118 in Orange County and in Palos Verdes. Yeah, I'd like to get into some baseball stuff and what happened last night and what's going to happen tonight. Stick around, everybody.
We'll be right back with more of Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM. A new generation of radio. SoCal Sports Talk.
Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by BMW San Diego, your certified BMW dealer, serving drivers throughout San Diego and the surrounding areas.
Catch Kaplan and Crew Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. If you've listened to Scott Kaplan the last 20 years, you know one thing. He likes to stir up some A new generation of radio. The all-new and mightier 1090. Hit it out of the park all month long at BMW San Diego. A new 2021 BMW 430 iQ waiting for you today when you lease for only $479 per month plus tax. BMW San Diego, Kearney Mesa Road in the 163 and BMWSanDiego.com.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Watch Doing More Sunday night at 6 on YourView or stream it online at yourview.com. Doing More is brought to you in part by the San Diego Food Bank.
Don't worry, Gracie. The curtain only goes up when everyone has a part to play. Whoa, okay, I gotcha. Uh-oh, whoa, watch out for those audio cables.
I'm gonna be sick.
To the left! I am not going out there without Gracie.
Neither am I. A little help?
No pressure.
Hit it out of the park all month long at BMW San Diego. A new 2021 BMW 430 iQ waiting for you today when you lease for only $479 per month plus tax. BMW San Diego, Kearney Mesa Road in the 163 and BMWSanDiego.com.
Time now for Kaplan and Crew tonight's Community Connect.
Shelter to Soldiers selects dogs from shelters and rescue groups all throughout California. Our ideal candidate at Shelter to Soldier is 8 months to a year and a half old. They're confident in different environments. They have strong social drive. Another motivator like food or toy drive. And ultimately, these are dogs that want to have a job and that have a greater purpose to become a service dog. Currently, about 85% of our dogs pass their service dog training. But if they don't pass, they become a career change. We don't like to use the word failure around here. So career change to an emotional support animal, or if that doesn't work out, then they career change to a pet dog. Still finding a loving placement and purpose in life.
Welcome to the Jacobs & Cushman San Diego Food Bank and our 90,000 square foot facility. We feed 350,000 people every single month. Many people ask, how can I help? You can volunteer for the San Diego Food Bank. Just go to san-diegofoodbank.org, register to volunteer. No group is too small, no group is too large, but those volunteers are integral to our success in feeding the community. Another way you can help is by hosting a food drive. Just go online and register your group, your company, or organization. It's that easy. Another great way is through our virtual food drive, where you can literally buy food on our behalf. Lastly, another great way to make an impact is to go online and make a financial contribution to the San Diego or North County Food Bank. On behalf of the San Diego Food Bank, our staff, our volunteers, and the 350,000 people we serve every month, thank you for helping us fight hunger and feed hope in San Diego County.
Rich Eisen here, inviting you to catch my show, The Rich Eisen Show, on our flagship radio station, the Mightier 1090. We're on every Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to noon Pacific time. You'll like what you hear. If not, that's just, I guess, too bad.
A new generation of radio. The all-new and Mightier 1090.
Adios, love handles.
Adios, couch.
Adios, Quarantine 15.
Say adios to the quarantine bod with Pollo Fit Bowls, made with fire-grilled chicken and organic super greens from El Pollo Loco.
Stanton Optical is an optical retailer that provides eye exams and glasses for every budget. At Stanton Optical, we offer a comprehensive eye exam. That means we don't skip any testing in order to give you the best exam possible. It is very important to have an annual eye exam to check and monitor the overall health of your eyes. The first part is our pre-test, where our patient care specialist will take you through the exam using our state-of-the-art technology and equipment. What separates Stanton Optical from other optical retailers is our extremely competitive pricing and our cutting-edge telehealth technology. A telehealth exam is a comprehensive eye exam that utilizes telecommunication technology to remotely communicate with the optometrist. This allows us to effectively and accurately provide an eye exam without direct contact with the doctor, ensuring maximum safety protocols. To schedule your appointment, just go to stantonoptical.com and choose the location that best suits you. Come on in and we'll see you soon.
We have a term for typical cheese-filled, grease-covered, regret-inducing takeout. That's why dinner from El Pollo Loco is always fire-grilled, freshly prepared, feel-good food. The $20 Familia Dinner from El Pollo Loco.
Here's Kaplan and Crew tonight's 60-second timeout with Haley Stasiak.
The San Diego Legion got a big win against the NOLA Gold, 43-17 last Saturday in Major League Rugby action. The Legion were named Team of the Week by MLR for the win. San Diego won 100% of their scrums and had 232 total tackles. They totaled 553.8 meters carried and 6 tries. Joe Peterson earned the 5 spot in top 5 tries from the week in MLR with his breakaway run to expand the Legion's lead in the second half. Cecil Africa was named man of the match for his key role in the win. Saturday's match was the Legion's first true home match, as they have been playing and training in Las Vegas. The hope is the team will be able to return to Torero Stadium for home matches in June. The Legion have a bye week this week before hosting the Houston SaberCats on May 29th. That's your 60-second timeout. Now back to more Kaplan and Crew Tonight.
Kaplan and Crew tonight's 60-second timeout is presented by YourView. Live soccer is back. Watch Orange County Soccer Club, OC's highest level of professional soccer, live on YourView. Watch Orange County SC take on the Sacramento Republic FC Saturday, May 22nd at 7. Watch world-class players and future stars. Transform your summer with the new family game night and outdoor fun all season long. Live soccer is back. Orange County versus the Sacramento Republic, Saturday at 7 on YourView. From fitness to medical technology, explore how people are leading healthier lives on Your Health. Join Erica Cardenas as she introduces you to health experts and discover how our daily choices affect our well-being. Plus, learn simple tips for healthier living. Your Health, Sunday at 4:30 p.m. on YourView and YourView.com. Brought to you by La Mesa Rehab, improving the lives of those afflicted by chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Learn more at LaMesaRehab.com.
We'll be right back with more of Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM. A new generation of radio. SoCal Sports Talk.
You're watching Kaplan and Crew tonight, powered by the mightier 1090 in your view, featuring the best sports talk in SoCal.
Hey, great friends, what is happening on a Wednesday afternoon? So, hey, I know we talked about this just a little bit yesterday, and I mentioned I'm going to get to some baseball related stuff. But is it me, or is everybody now buzzing about what Browner brought up first thing Monday afternoon? Like the first thought out of his mouth was about the aliens. You know, in fact, Alex, jump in here. I remember Browner, like, he kind of
got mad at us.
He was angry with the
mad
two
at
of
us.
us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
First of all, I didn't know that Browner even watched 60 Minutes.
I still don't believe he did.
Secondly, he came at us because I think I talked about UFC and something else, and I don't know what you talked about. I don't remember.
I
what you
talked about the Laker weekend and Padre weekend and all this other kind of stuff.
And Browner was like, "I'm ashamed of you two. You guys should not be American citizens. You should get your IDs revoked and your real IDs put away because you're not talking about the real." It's not a sticker; it's part of the ID. You should talk about the real story, and that's that aliens exist.
Right. So once Browner goes off on this whole tangent about how aliens exist. So later that night, this was Monday night, I watched the 60 Minutes piece. And by the way,
where?
Listen, what do you mean where?
Like, where do you go back and watch 60 Minutes? Is it on YouTube?
All right. Okay. You're going to love this. And you're going to give me a high five.
Oh, God.
You're going to give me some props and some love right now.
Somebody use their Roku.
You're going to love this. You ready for this? I went on to a smart TV.
Oh, my God.
I went to YouTube TV. I searched 60 Minutes. It popped up.
Wow.
It was available in 3 chapters. Chapter 1, Anderson Cooper doing some report about facial identification and artificial intelligence. Not for me. Next segment is aliens.
Although, did you guys see Google I.O. yesterday?
No, tell me.
They're doing, okay, we all are accustomed to FaceTime now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But it's still, you're on a phone. It's a small thing. They created this thing that looks like a vanity mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And you sit in front of it. Mm-hmm. And you FaceTime somebody, and it legitimately looks like you're sitting at a table with people now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to find it.
Give me one.
Keep talking.
Give me one.
I'm going to tell you this right now. My first instant reaction to that is, why do I need that? You know, if I have FaceTime here, if I've got Zoom on a computer, why do I need the Google Mirror?
You might need to ask a different question. Why don't you need it?
Well, that could happen once you get it and use it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, how the hell did I ever live without this?
Yep.
Yeah. But as of right now, I don't seem to understand. Okay, here, we're looking at a video.
At different parts of this, and that's what it looks like. It looks like you're right in front of them.
That's all right. I don't need that.
That's probably very internet dependent.
I don't need that.
Anyways.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Everybody needs that.
I don't.
You didn't need a Peloton. You got one of those.
Yeah, that's great.
You got 3 bucks.
Great. No, I love it. Where were we prior to this thing?
Aliens.
Oh, aliens.
60 minutes. 2 chapters.
Yeah.
Anderson Cooper facial recognition. Second chapter is?
Second chapter is aliens. Third chapter is like Rafael Nadal. And
they try and do sports, huh? Every now and then.
Where he lives in Spain and, anyway. Yeah. So I 13 minutes on 60 Minutes. So of the 60 minutes, 13 minutes of those 60 minutes are dedicated to
aliens,
unidentified flying objects, aliens, nobody ever said they saw a form of life.
No, they said UFOs or UAPs.
What, Browner? What's your problem?
How you think these things flying?
Huh? We don't know yet.
Yeah, we do.
What if it's North Korea?
Yeah, we do. It's all true. Man, listen, North Korea is a dirty place. They don't even have remote control for their TVs. Ain't no way in hell they making this stuff, okay?
They don't have COVID either.
Well, because they don't let nobody in, they don't let nobody out. So you try to leave, they kill you.
By the way,
try to come in, they kill you.
I didn't watch the 60 Minutes, but I did read about the 60 Minutes. And a new term that I had to learn, UAPs.
Right.
Unidentified aerial phenomena.
Yes. See, that's right. So, okay. So here's the thing.
Never once said aliens.
Right. That's right. what 60 Minutes did was they showed you the surveillance video, the radar video of the pilots, the fighter pilots. And here's what happened. I don't know if, again, Browner, you saw this. Alex, I'll just make it easy.
I saw
for
the
you.
videos. I saw the videos.
Okay, so here's what happened. These naval aviators who were training 100 miles southwest of San Diego as part of the USS Nimitz battle group. So that's the aircraft carrier and the battle group. So this naval aviator, this gentleman, and his wingman, who was this female, the two of them are up in the air and they're flying with these other fighter pilots, and they're seeing things on their radar that look strange to them.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got it on like their missile lock, so they've got it like this close, but it's not like they're.
What are the rules of engagement for UAPs?
Don't.
Well,
it'll look
it's
like
not like
Independence Day out here, bruh. Battle for Los Angeles.
They weren't that close to each other, were they? Like, it wasn't like they were like, hey, let's just make a little left turn over here and we'll just go fly over to where that
very
thing
far
is.
away.
Seemed like it. Now, when they've got it in their sights, okay, and they've got it locked in, if you will, all of a sudden, this unidentified aerial phenomenon or whatever it's called, all of a sudden, this little thing goes and it just goes away.
I saw the one where it like dips in water.
Mm-hmm.
That was impressive.
Did you know that we know more about outer space than we do about the ocean?
Yes.
They under there. Okay. Y'all keep looking for them around here. They under there. They got underwater cities. Y'all think this is funny, okay? The government just acknowledged, okay, that there is a alien species out there.
Pause.
Not
Pause.
necessarily.
Pause. Question, Browner. See, this is where I told you on Monday, you need to write the guidelines of when we are allowed to believe the government, because you bounce back and forth on, hey, believe the government or don't believe the government. The government's got your back. The government's against you. I told you to write this on Monday because if you're telling me the government's telling us there's aliens, is that part of the guideline to then believe them? Because I'm finding the conspiracy theory, big brain stuff over here. I'm finding the people that are acknowledging the UFO stuff and being like, yo, the government told us about UFOs are the same people that also believe that the government faked the moon landing. So it doesn't make sense to me. The moon landing, the moon landing was a much better video than these little grainy radar things on jet planes. So I'm just confused as to who to believe. Do I believe Tom DeLonge of Blink-182?
Did the moon landing happen on a movie lot in Burbank? Is that what the deal was?
Let me ask y'all a real question here, okay?
Yeah.
If we went to the moon, how come we don't go all the time? Huh? You been to Cancun? You go all the time.
To go for.
You been. What you mean?
What you want to do?
Observation, research. Huh? What you mean? Because we ain't never been. We ain't never been.
See what I'm saying? So I don't know.
So that's your deal? So that's your story? Like, you don't believe that man has been to the moon? The United States did not plant a flag on the moon? They didn't get a little Jeep off their rocket and go drive around on the moon? That didn't happen?
Go get the flag and bring it back.
Well, I'm
not you,
kind of busy.
not you.
Not me.
Space Force. Go get it and bring it back.
The only thing I will say is that it is a little weird that once the U.S. got up there, everybody stopped trying to go. I get the moon race and all that. Or was that what it's called? The moon race?
I don't know.
Space race.
Russia,
space
race, Russia and like China. Everybody's trying to get somebody up on the moon first, and then the U.S. did it, and everybody else just kind of quit. That was a little weird.
It's lost interest, huh?
I don't even want to ask you about other things that you might believe in.
No, he's already said things like in our history but I don't understand why you have such hardcore belief about the UFO and the UAPs, but yet you question the moon landing. You've questioned 9/11 before. You've questioned a bunch of things before. So that's why I told you. Listen, we don't need to get specifics. I told you on Monday, write us the guideline on when to believe the government to follow along.
I don't question the moon landing. I know it didn't happen. Ain't no question.
Okay, but then why trust the government now when they tell you that a naval aviator was up in the air, something was on the radar, they don't know exactly what it was, all of a sudden, boosh, it disappears. Okay, that makes them think that something weird happened. This has now become declassified, and they're sharing it on 60 Minutes. Why believe the government about this? That's a question.
See, y'all got it backwards.
Oh.
Okay. The government is now solidifying what I already knew. It ain't that I believe them now and I didn't believe them before when it comes to this particular subject. I never believed them when they said it wasn't true. I never believed them when they said it was a weather balloon. I've always believed that aliens exist. If you think the universe and the galaxy is this mass and unending and it's just us
That's
here,
not what we're talking
you
about.
crazy. That's what I'm
No, that's not what
talking
we're-
about.
No, but that's not what we're trying to figure out. You don't trust the government, yet you got vaccinated. You don't trust the government, yet you believe that what you saw in 60 Minutes is fact because the government is selling it to you. That's what
Right.
we're discussing here. You're trying to switch this on us, man.
Okay. I'll bring it down a notch.
Go ahead.
A few.
I believe what I had already believed. Their 60 Minutes piece just gave me grounds to say now they're willing to admit it. Okay. I got the vaccine shot because I believe that scientists all around the world, not just in this country, all around the world, were working towards something that was better for everyone. It was a global pandemic. It wasn't like an American flu.
Yeah.
Still
I
doesn't
don't
make
know,
sense to
man.
me.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
It's funny
Anyway.
though. I know I'm the only of the three of us on TikTok. I think
No, not true. Not true.
What?
I will not have you know that I'm very on TikTok.
Very much so on TikTok, huh?
Oh, dude.
Have you seen the trends of these people?
We
their
already know what he
reaction
on
to aliens?
TikTok doing.
I know. Your For You
He
page is
exposed
full
himself already.
of
Yeah.
hot ladies doing
Mhm.
dances.
In bikinis doing dances.
What's the trend that I should look at?
It's not
Aliens?
really a trend. It just pops up on my For You page of how like there's just people do like skits with themselves. Like, hey, did you hear the U.S. government told us that there's aliens? And then they'll pan over to somebody else like, and like no one cares. No one cares.
That's why people about this idea that people will panic. People ain't gonna panic because we already know. People are enlightened. This ain't the 30s or 40s or 50s. Okay, people are open-minded. Okay, Demi Lovato says she's non-binary now, so I guess everybody's just open-minded about being stuff.
Listen, Hollywood, listen to me. Your next blockbuster movie. You ready? If I learned anything during this COVID-19 pandemic, I learned that zombie movies are complete BS. I learned that alien movies are complete BS because they never accounted for half the people saying zombies don't exist when they're still biting people in the streets. So the next movie I want to see is a zombie movie where half the people are freaking out about zombies becoming zombies and half the other people living their life in Miami like nothing's happening around them, because that's reality. Not everybody's going to freak out about zombies. Half of us aren't going to care about zombies. Half of us are going to say it's a hoax. Half of us are going to blame China. So I need to see that movie, Hollywood. Make it happen. Make it a comedy too.
I'm watching TikTok videos right now of aliens and UFOs. So, I mean, this is clearly where I'm going to be getting my information
Go
from.
get the flag off the moon. That's all
You
I'm
go get it.
asking. That's all.
You go get it. If you want it, you go get it.
Give me the ship. Give me
You
the
go get
ship.
it.
Give me the suit. Give me somebody to drive the thing.
Do
I'll
you
go up
believe-
there and get it.
Do you believe that there is a multiple rovers on Mars right now?
No.
They got good fight videos on
Mars?
Not on Mars.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I can't
On
wait to get our
TikTok.
first Mars fight video when we colonize Mars.
No, dude. TikTok. There's some good fight videos here on TikTok.
If I open my For You page, I wonder what the first thing it's going to do.
Oh,
Did you see the fight I sent y'all? Well, not a fight. The kick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
That
old
kick was
though.
great,
That's
man.
why I didn't play it. A bunch of people sent it to me, but that's an old video.
Hey, for those of you that happen to be watching on television right now, and you're trying to figure out like what in God's name am I watching? Like one guy's on his phone on TikTok, one guy's a conspiracy theorist, the other guy.
Don't do that to me. I'm not no conspiracy theorist. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't
you
do
are.
that. Don't do that. I just believe. I believe.
Didn't even say. I didn't even say which one was a conspiracy theorist. Look who.
What's the other
look
guy?
who-
What's the other
Jesus,
guy?
man.
Okay, what's the other guy?
Because I was on TikTok too.
See?
You just outed
My
yourself.
goodness.
Conspiracy
Man,
theorist.
No,
man.
you say, oh, one guy's on TikTok and the other guy's a conspiracy theory. Both of y'all talking about TikToks. I'm not on TikTok, and I'm talking about what
What was the other
you
guy? Who
laymen
was the third guy?
consider.
Scott.
I was the guy on TikTok.
He was on TikTok too.
One of the two of you is the guy that I was speaking of that's a conspiracy
And
theorist.
what was the other person?
And before I even got a chance to say number 3, you jumped in because look, all I was trying to do was say this.
I'm a screenwriter.
If you're listening on radio right now, okay, and you've been a 1090 listener for a long time, you know what's going on here. Okay, you get it, right? If you're a YouTube viewer, you're probably sitting at your office, at your desk, in your house, or whatever, and you've got a computer going, and
You
we're
can
on in the
follow
background.
along.
And you've been here and you've done this.
You agree with me too.
You know, you've seen this movie. Okay, if you're on TV
Outside,
and you're sitting in your home and you're flipping channels and you come across this show and you're like, oh, it's a sports talk TV show, like, I don't know, Pardon the Interruption or Around the Horn or the Stephen A. No, it's not really like that. It's just, I don't know, weird stuff just kind of happens along the way. And
Remember
then
how how Bill Hagan, the owner of 1090, texted us a week ago? Hey, Cox, we had a meeting with Cox. They love the show. I know we sent them the random thing we sent them on Friday with the 5 video, and then I'm going to send them this today. And they're going to be like, yeah, remember that whole thing about us liking it?
Yeah.
Not so much.
Yeah, we think it's very mediocre, frankly.
Yeah.
You know, we're really not into those.
This is riveting conversation. Okay, everybody talking about these aliens.
They're like, what's the deal? They were talking about aliens, and then Scott got caught up in a rabbit hole of fight videos on TikTok. Is this quality content for our
Scott
network?
spent 5 minutes complaining about his children.
Alex wrote a Hollywood film on the air and then shared it with everybody.
I think my idea is fantastic.
It's not solid.
I remember when The Walking Dead was in season 1. I told my friend, I was like, you know what, man? You know what zombie show should be about? Like, everybody's so concerned about the zombies killing them. What about people killing people? He goes, oh, you never heard of The Walking Dead? And I was like, no. And I saw The Walking Dead. I was like, oh, see, it's out there. Smart.
They already got
Didn't
it.
even know
They
about
already
it.
got
Already knew it was there. That's cool.
And to start Fear the Walking Dead, there were people going, there's no such thing as zombies. Like the first season of The Walking Dead is pretty much based on that.
Oh, see? Big brain stuff. Already just behind the 8 ball over here.
Look at the big brain on Brown.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, I'm going to transition. I'm going to actually get back to where we were. I don't know why, but I'm going to try anyway.
Go get the flag.
But who knows what else is going to happen here. Before I do, I would like to just mention our friends from 7 Mile Casino, 7milecasino.com. Alex, maybe you can put their website up on the screen. Sure. And here's why I say this, because if you're in San Diego and you're watching on Cox Channel 4, Your View, you likely know the name and the brand 7 Mile Casino. And it's just a few minutes from downtown San Diego. And like they say, breathe easy, play hard. When everybody was shut down during COVID, these guys came up with an idea of turning the casino into an outdoor casino under a giant pavilion, pumping in fresh air, everybody being as careful as can be with gloves and partitions. I mean, they were innovative when nobody else could really be open. Now, as the world is coming back, they're like, come on down. Blackjack, poker, fun, Saturday night, great food, wonderful people. Just come on down, have a good time. So a big shout out to 7 Mile Casino, and you can visit their website, 7milecasino.com. All right. Where were we? Were we somewhere about baseball? No, we weren't.
No, but I will say, and I will continue to say, people got a couple people got upset that I said there was no superstars in MLB. Like, what? People can't recognize the Tatis? People can't recognize this? And I was like, yeah.
No.
And Ohtani can hit 50 home runs this year, and I still won't say he's MLB.
Yeah, and wait, and you know what else people were pissed about yesterday? That Browner brought to the table the Pro Football Focus list of how quarterbacks are ranked. And so Justin Herbert, the Chargers quarterback, was ranked 15, and it turned into a bunch of people posting on Sided is who's the better quarterback, Justin Herbert or Matt Ryan? Who's the better quarterback, Justin Herbert or Matthew Stafford? Who's the better quarterback, Justin Herbert or Baker Mayfield? Who's a better quarterback, Justin Herbert or Dak Prescott? I mean, Browner, that whole Pro Football Focus list of quarterback rankings and where Herbert was ranked after his amazing rookie season, man, I got a lot of people.
It got me going. I couldn't believe my eyeballs.
I just think it's funny that people were upset about Justin Herbert when Lamar Jackson was ranked behind Dak Prescott. Like, that's where I'm starting. I'm starting right there.
Yeah. But I was also surprised, Alex, what you're saying about people reacting to there are no superstars in baseball. Like, put it this way. If I were to say to you, who's the biggest star in the NBA, who would you say?
Kevin Durant.
I'm sorry, Alex, what did you say?
LeBron. Kevin Durant.
I think I heard you say
Kevin Durant.
LeBron James.
LeBron.
LeBron. Okay, so let's just say LeBron's the biggest star in the NBA for the sake of the argument. Who's the biggest star in the NFL?
Tom Brady.
Ooh, Pat Mahomes.
Okay, either or. Who's the biggest star in baseball?
Tatis.
Yeah, honestly, it might be Tatis. Might be
Okay,
Tatis.
so compare Tatis to LeBron to Tom Brady. Is Tatis in the same class? Does baseball have somebody that's in the same classification of superstardom as Tom Brady and LeBron
No,
James?
and the people that got upset at what we said yesterday were the people that get upset about headlines. If you watch the clip that I put out, and if you actually watch the discussion that we had, Fernando Tatis is a Major League Baseball star. He is a sports star. He's not a superstar. He has no crossover potential. He has no one outside of sports, I would say, knows Tatis. Obviously somebody, but a very, very, very small people could recognize him compared to Tom Brady, LeBron James.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I don't know what everybody's big problem was yesterday. What was going on yesterday? Everybody had a problem about everything. There's no stars in baseball. That's the worst take I've ever heard. I'm unfollowing you.
Do better. Oh.
Yeah. Be better.
Oh, man.
Be better.
I'm unfollowing you, guy. Bye.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if you want to defend Justin Herbert against all these other quarterbacks, there's like a million debates on Sided about who's better, this quarterback or Justin Herbert, that quarterback or Justin Herbert. Sided.co is the website, or download the app Sided on Apple and Google. We're coming right back.
We'll be right back with more of Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM. A new generation of radio. SoCal Sports Talk.
Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by BMW San Diego, your certified BMW dealer, serving drivers throughout San Diego and the surrounding areas.
Hey, Dave Smith here. Make sure you listen to my show on the Mightier 1090, 6 to 10 p.m. Saturday and Sunday night. The only local sports talk in all of Southern California on the weekends, right here on the Mightier 1090.
The all-new and mightier 1090. Hit it out of the park all month long at BMW San Diego. A new 2021 BMW 430 iQOO waiting for you today when you lease for only $479 per month plus tax. BMW San Diego, Kearney Mesa Road in the 163 and BMWSanDiego.com.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Watch Doing More Sunday night at 6 on YourView or stream it online at yourview.com. Brought to you by Subaru of El Cajon, an extraordinary experience for everyone.
I've been a part of this community for a long time, and giving back is what we do. That's why I'm so excited to tell you about the San Diego Giving Back Raffle, a benefit for Ronald McDonald House Charities of San Diego. Grand prize is this $4 million luxury home, or you could win a car, vacation, or cash. Everyone is guaranteed to win a prize. And you'll feel good knowing your raffle purchase goes to help families like the Lechugas. Get your tickets now for the San Diego Giving Back Raffle.
Hit it out of the park all month long at BMW San Diego. A new 2021 BMW 430 iQOO waiting for you today when you lease for only $479 per month plus tax. BMW San Diego, Kearney Mesa Road in the 163 and BMWSanDiego.com.
Kaplan and Crew tonight presents Sports in a Minute.
Let me tell you, there has been some great playoff action in prep girls soccer that's sure to keep getting better as we approach the finals. Pacifica defeated Mater Dei in penalty kicks to advance to the Division I semifinals on Tuesday. Lisbeth DeLaura scored the final goal of shootouts to get the win 5-4 in penalty kicks after regulation and 2 10-minute overtimes resulted in a 1-1 draw. Pacifica goalie Riley Westland made some key saves in the final moments of the shootout after Mater Dei scored on its first 3 penalty kicks to edge ahead 3-2. Thanks to DeLaura and Westland, the Mariners are 1 game closer to winning a title. Pacifica will take on Villa Park on Saturday in the semis. I'm Haley Stasiak. That's your sports in a minute. Now back to more Kaplan and Crew tonight.
Hey, it's Pharrell here, inviting you to catch my shows on the Mightier 1090. We're on twice every Monday through Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. and 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific. Trust me, all the other sports stations are sleeping with your wife.
The all-new and mightier 1090.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Watch Doing More Sunday night at 6 on YourView or stream it online at yourview.com. Ronald McDonald House Charities of San Diego keeps families close to their hospitalized child. Stop by your local McDonald's today to make a donation or visit redshoedaysd.com.
The Olympic Games, where the world's best athletes will compete on the most prestigious stage. Catch all the action leading up to the Olympic Games on Guide to the Games every Tuesday on YourView. The series examines the qualification process, the history of the Games, and the teams and athletes that are expected to shine, plus information about the rules, events, and competitors. Don't miss Guide to the Games, Tuesdays on YourView.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Watch Doing More Sunday night at 6 on YourView or stream it online at yourview.com. Sponsored by The Barnes Firm, partnering with Shelter to Soldier and saving lives 2 at a time. Visit thebarnesfirm.com/shelter to soldier and help save more lives. Time now for Kaplan and Crew tonight's Community Connect.
Step up. You know, we're breaking that stereotype of what a homeless person is, this subculture society. We're just brothers, sisters, mom, dad, grandmas, and grandpas being part of the solution instead of part of the problem.
So, ladies and gentlemen, left-hand side.
We make sure that there's no drug dealing, drug use, encampments around their facilities, or anywhere in our neighborhood. We self-police, and that's all a testament to the folks here that used to be out there.
Watch out for sharp objects, ladies and gentlemen.
Ed's, once again, he's a perfect example of the caliber of the men and women that have been outside on the streets.
Here in San Diego for over 50 years, have worked all my life since 1975. But suddenly I had a stroke and I lost all muscle control. One of the things you never think will happen to you, but it can.
The onus of responsibility need to go to our folks like Ed, people you've seen here that have tremendous skill, and give them the opportunity to shine. It's that peer-to-peer support, talking to the folks out there and bringing folks in here to start the process.
Let's go.
We are in the hope business. What we do every day and what we've done for 40 years is to provide kids and families going through critical illnesses hope that tomorrow's going to be a better day. My favorite wish is the next one, because that is the power of our organization, is to bring hope to kids who are going through something right now, and hope can't wait. So people can get involved now by donating resources. They can donate in kind, they can donate their time as volunteers, they can donate dollars, because kids are still getting diagnosed with illnesses that qualify for Make-A-Wish every day. So people can visit us online at sandiego.wish.org. They can visit us and follow us on social media. There are so many ways to get connected, and people can help in many, many different ways. We need your support now more than ever, because illness doesn't take a vacation and it doesn't take a break because of COVID-19.
Kaplan and Crew tonight's Community Connect is fueled by the Mightier 1090. Kaplan and Crew tonight is brought to you by BMW San Diego, your certified BMW dealer, serving drivers throughout San Diego and the surrounding areas. From fitness to medical technology, explore how people are leading healthier lives on Your Health. Join Erica Cardenas as she introduces you to health experts and discover how our daily choices affect our well-being. Plus, learn simple tips for healthier living. Your Health, Sunday at 4:30 p.m. on YourView and yourview.com. Only at Stanton Optical can you get same-day eye exams that test your vision and eye health for under $50. Stop by or call us at 1-800-STANTON. Eye exams are provided by independent eye care doctors.
Don't worry, Gracie. The curtain only goes up when everyone has a part to play. Whoa, okay, I got gotcha. Uh-oh, whoa, watch out for those audio cables.
I'm gonna be sick.
To the left! I am not going out there without Gracie.
Neither am I. A little help? No pressure.
Thank you for joining us. Catch Scott Kaplan and crew tonight from 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific every Monday through Friday. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and crew show on the mightier 1090 AM. A new generation of radio. SoCal Sports Talk.